Do you feel the vibes?
What's up guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and in today's video I am gonna be showing you guys how to get your camera to follow the player when your car is moving. So let's get into the video. There is going to be a couple of videos on this because we need to write some code of this and stuff. So yeah, but today we're just gonna be shortening all of those videos and to get the camera to move the player. So firstly, just open up your game in Unity, of course, and then once you've done that, wait for it to load. And here's where we left our game last time. So as you can see, if we play the game right now, we are able to drive our car, but the problem, oh crap, no, okay, so the problem is the camera doesn't follow our player, because like in Mario Kart 8 or something, 8 Deluxe or whatever it was called, or any Mario Kart game, the camera moves with the player as you're driving, right? So this isn't like a car racing game at all. This is just some sort of fun car parking game, I guess. I don't know what you would call this. Yeah, but like this won't be a good game if the camera doesn't follow. Cause say we were all the way back here, how are we supposed to know if the player fell off or if the player's still alive? So yeah. That's why we need our camera to follow the player. So all we're doing in this video is we're just gonna be making some files and stuff like that for the player to like move for the camera to move around with the player with. So yeah. So the first thing you want to do is make a new script. Like this, go to right click in this empty space, hit create, and then C# script, and then when you see this blue highlighted text, do not push enter. Instead, press on backspace and then type in camera with a capital C, and then no space, capital F, follow, like that, and then press enter. And then make sure this line of code is here. So if you open it up, if you wait, I'll show you something in a sec, but once you've named it that, you should have, wait for it to load, come on, you should have this line of code: public class camera follow. Automatically you should have that. So if you don't have that, you must have named it something else. So if you, for example, made a new C# script like this and pressed enter by accident, and you're like, oh no, Ariane, what do I do, how do I rename it? All you have to do to rename it is right click on it and press on rename, and then you can name it whatever you want. But the problem is, if you go into it now, the line of code, that one line of code would be messed up, because whatever you named it, look, it's just called new behavior script, but over here the folder is called Hesper something, I don't know what you would say that, but yeah, it's just some random letters, right? And over there it's something else. That's why you have to delete this script now and make a new one. So that's why you don't push enter ever when you make a new script, unless you want the name to be this. Otherwise, if you don't, just immediately push backspace when you see the highlighted blue and type in whatever you want. But yeah, that's just a heads up. Make sure the line of code is the same as mine. So the next step you want to do is bring this whole entire script, we're not going to be coding in this video, but whole entire script all the way up to the main camera and plonk it there. And then you should see a little star thingy there. and if you put it in the main camera, and now if you go on the main camera right here, you should see a script called camera follow script. So yeah, and now all we're gonna do is rename this main camera script. So let's just go and rename it to follow camera. Follow camera. There we go. That's good. And then now we're just gonna put one more script in the follow camera area, and this script is made by CodaKid because there is some complex math in this script that us children don't understand, so they had to do it for us, so shout out to them. And this is why you need to import the files, because these are in the files, like the script file, the scenes file, or something like that. They're in like one of those files, so that's why you have to import these files from CodaKid. So yeah, and now all we gotta do to import that one file, because that's the file that mainly sticks our camera to our player. So all we gotta do now to get that script is go into the make sure you're in the assets area right here, and click on scripts, and then this player control, I think it says, yeah, player control, and then camera calculations, and then import, and then drag this to your follow camera, just like that. And then once, and if you want to know if you did it correct, all you got to do is press on the follow camera, and you should see a camera follow script and a camera calculation script. So yeah, that's how you know you did it correct. And now the next step we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it to the actual player to like follow the player when it's driving. So all we gotta do is get the follow camera and drag the whole thing into the player. And there we go. So now when you uncollapse the player, you should see follow camera. And I'm just gonna quickly choose where you have to do this as well. This is not an optional thing. You must do this as well. Once you're in the follow camera, press on the follow camera. You must reset it right there. Press on reset, so everything's on 0, 0, 0, and your camera should be just underneath your player's wheels. And then I'm just gonna change this to 2 and -5. So these are positions, by the way, guys. So this is just gonna say what position you want your camera to be. You just put it near to a -5, in my opinion. You're more than welcome to do something that you don't like, something different, but I would recommend doing near to -5, because look, when we start our game, this is how the camera is gonna be. You can see a little camera preview down the bottom, and that's how a camera is going to be. So yeah, and one more thing to make our camera a bit wider so we can see more in the game is put this field of view onto 70, like that. Oh wait, no, that's 80, 70, there we go. So now we can see more. If we put it on like 10, look, that's all we can see. That's not a very good game, is it? So we're just gonna put it on. So if you put it on 50, for example, that's all you can see. If you put it on 90, you can see all of that. If you put it on 100, you can see a lot. 1,000, 10,000, oh my gosh, no. Just put it on 70 I recommend doing it on 70 because it's just like a Mario Kart style of position. So yeah, and yeah, that's really it for today's video. Psych, you thought. We have to do one more thing, but before we do that thing, we can right now start our game, and the camera will be in position with our player. And one good thing is it will move with our player. So if we move forward, if we turn, it moves. So I think this is really good. Just one little big problem is we're gonna fix in like a couple videos, is it is very bumpy. I am telling you, so bumpy. if you move around, as you can see, it's like wiggling everywhere. It's horrible. No, we don't want this wiggliness ever. So, okay, now we're off the map. Okay, so as you can see, it definitely follows our player. And yeah, so the wiggliness we are going to fix in some videos. And yeah, so the last thing we're just going to be doing is just adding something called a layer. This is it. I'll be explaining this in a couple of videos because there's no point explaining now because we're not writing our script yet, but I'll be explaining what a layer is in a few videos. So all you got to do to make a layer is go on to edit and then press on project settings. Then we gotta go on to, I've already done this before, but go on to user layer and 9 and type in with a capital P player and then push enter. That's it. You might also, since I've done this before, you might be in the audio section and you're like, where the hell are you? All you gotta do is look on the side to see tags and layers. Then you'll be in this spot, this like little spot here, and then uncollapse layers, and you should see user layer 9 and with a capital P write player and push enter. Make sure to push enter, otherwise this will not work. And then just close that, and then now all we gotta do is go in the actual player. And then we're just going to change the layer. As you can see, the layer is now default. We're going to change the layer to 9 player with a little colon and then player. If you do not have 9, you didn't follow my instructions just then, like 30 seconds ago. So please go back and do that. Otherwise, this game will have a big error in it. So please go and do this, and then if you did the steps correctly, just hit on 9, and then it's Unity themselves are gonna give you a little message saying, do you want to set layer to player for all children objects as well? And then say yes, change children, and then press that. Nothing is actually gonna change, but yeah. As you can see, if you go back in your game, nothing was changed. The bumpiness is still there and all that. Look, all the bumpiness is there still. And yeah, up, and now we're off the map. So yeah, this is really good for us starters for now. It's only been a bit and we're already getting the camera to move the player, and we have done nothing, but this is only the start of making our camera follow the player. There is whole heaps more. We gotta fix that wobbliness of the camera, and yeah, so we're gonna be doing that in a couple of videos. So yeah guys, stay tuned for those. And before I end the video, make sure to file, save your project, and then file, save project again. And then if you saved it properly, you can close out, and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to share, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.
Do you feel the vibes?